Yo, what's up guys, we're back with some more reaction videos. Today we are reacting to a death battle between two of the pets from different universe. One is Stitch from Disney and Rocket from Marvel. Now as always, before the video starts, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, plus turn the notification button so you won't miss any of my future videos. Also guys, I'll be way pleased if you can recommend me some more videos or channels or any video that I haven't watched yet that you want me to react to. Be sure to put your recommendation in the comments. I would really appreciate that. It really helped me and helped this channel. Now without further ado, let's get straight into this video. Man, it's been a while since I watched a death battle. Wonder how this one will turn out.
Stitch, Disney's Extraordinary Experiment 626.
Rocket, Marvel's murderous
He's
mercenary.
one of my favorite cartoon
Those are
characters.
like weasels and ferrets and raccoons. You know, because he's a...
Just because you're cute and fluffy doesn't mean you aren't the deadliest thing in the universe.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. In the distant reaches of outer space, the mad scientist Jumba Jukiba was accused of illegal genetic experimentation.
He took the galaxy's most fearsome, most dangerous, most absolutely purely black-hearted evil creatures and smushed them all together.
A great man with a vision, persecuted by spineless know-nothing bureaucrats.
The result? Experiment 626. Though you can just call him Stitch.
Yeah. Legit, I always wonder what's that word mean.
Oh, so naughty.
What does that even mean?
After being slated for termination, Stitch escapes to a distant planet, Earth. Oh wait, Earth.
Crash landing in the Hawaiian island of Kauai of all places. There he'd be adopted by the Earth girl Lilo and went incognito as the ugliest dog ever.
Despite his horrific upbringing, Stitch found he had a softer side, a love of Elvis, and a kinship with Lilo, a devil child who didn't fit in, just like him. It wasn't long before Stitch was ready to do anything to protect his new Ohana from the alien threats coming to get him.
Yeah,
and let me tell you, as a fellow mad scientist, Jumbo really outdid himself here. I've been meaning to dig deeper into Stitch's piecemeal alien biology for years. First of all, his fluffy exterior is entirely bulletproof, fireproof, and nearly impenetrable.
Oh, this comes with a catch. His molecular structure is so
Yeah, I
dense,
can't handle
he
water.
can't swim. Sucks he landed in Hawaii of all places.
Stitch can crawl on walls, hear a whisper
Yeah, it
from
kinda
miles
sucks
away,
when you're surrounded in a
scream
place that
so
you
loud
hate the
he'll
most.
blow you to kingdom come.
He's strong enough to lift 3,000 times his own body weight and can spin dash so fast he'll burst into flames.
His eyesight is also incredible. He's got night, X-ray, and infrared vision, and can even zoom in hundreds of times over.
Even better, he can honk loogies like a friggin' machine gun. His spit is conductive enough to short-circuit electronics, stick objects together like glue, and even dissolve solid rock. Oh, and he's somehow a genius too. The dude knows molecular physics and can build entire mech suits and spaceships out of junk in seconds.
You wouldn't think it from his everything, but
Yeah.
Stitch is a genius with a brain comparable to a supercomputer.
But he has
the
his
world's
moments.
most powerful supercomputer right now is Hewlett-Packard's Frontier, which can make 1 quintillion calculations a second.
Comparing Stitch to Frontier is frankly a massive lowball.
See, Stitch was programmed to have Jumba's own intelligence, and Jumba's IQ has been compared to that of an entire galaxy combined.
I have conducted my own genetic analysis to determine Stitch's alien progenitors. His DNA includes traces of the manglioid of Meridian 4, the goo goblin booger beast, the people-eating pus monkey, the deadly disemboweler, the boiling tongue-oid, and the bottom-feeding scum sucker.
It sounds like your ex-wife. Am I right?
No, Wiz, what the hell? That's such a messed up thing to say
Yeah.
about her. Be better.
I'm so disappointed in you.
You can make those jokes when you start paying the alimony.
Well, Stitch's incredible buffet of alien DNA is supported by a power cell embedded in his body, fueled by the energy of 2 colliding planets.
Ooh.
Huh? Colliding planets!
Yeah, you shouldn't come up with that joke, man.
Are you coming back? No?
You.
Okay.
He's got a jetpack, freeze ray, grenades, and a Seismotronic 200, which can make sandwiches gigantic.
What?
With shrink enemies, that's cool too.
Stitch was a one-fluff army, and he proved it when everyone from the Galactic Federation to the dastardly Dr. Hamsterville came to pick a fight with him.
Including all of Jumba's experiments. Yeah, 626 isn't just some random number. There are hundreds of these little bastards running
Ew.
around. More troublemaking cousins to add to his growing ohana.
Though he had to pacify many of them first, like Slushy, who can create a snowstorm that covered all of Kauai.
Or Richter, who can split the Earth in half and shatter planet-busting asteroids.
And Jumba stated that Stitch was the most destructive, unstoppable monster the universe has ever seen. Even more dangerous than Holio, who can create a black hole large enough to consume the entire
Whoa.
universe.
Speaking of black holes, in the anime, yes, there's a Lilo and Stitch anime, Stitch once piloted a ship carrying a supernova bomb strong enough to wipe out a galaxy and flew it into a black hole. It and the black hole both exploded on top of him, and he popped out no worse for the wear. You know, like you do.
Another time, he piloted a ship to a different black hole in less than 2 minutes. It's unclear exactly how far this was, but the average distance between stars is about 5 light years.
That means his ship would have had to have been flying at over 1 million times the speed of light.
And when he's filled with love for his ohana, the power cell inside Stitch surges incalculably. He used this to defeat Dark End, an experiment explicitly made to be stronger than Stitch, who had just defeated 4 Stitch clones on his own.
And Stitch completely annihilated him. He knocked Dark End into outer space so hard he dislodged a city-sized space station. You know, like you do.
He's even managed to worm his way into completely different Disney properties.
Yeah, it's true.
We don't have another Deadpool on our hands, do we?
Stitch around, Lilo, Nani, and the inhabitants of Earth couldn't be safer.
Surf's up for everyone's favorite blue fuzzball of death.
Yeah. Okay, now
Somewhere in
for
the Black Mountain Hills
Rocket.
of Dakota, there was a young boy named Rocky Raccoon.
Rocket, Raccoon, Rocket, not
Rocket.
Rocky. That's the Beatles song. his name.
Well, I have wasted a lot of time on some very specific research.
In fact, it's just Rocket. Despite his startling resemblance to the resourceful dumpster diving mammal, Rocket originates from the alien planet Half-World, which served as an asylum for the criminally insane ruled over by alien humanoids.
Along with many of Half-World's
Yeah, we gotta
cutesy
spend a
inhabitants,
bit
Rocky
badly.
was subjected to cybergenetic modifications by his overlords.
All with the purpose of being Half-World's warden, Ranger Rocket.
Rocket's mutations make him smarter, stronger, faster, and tougher than your average garbage goblin.
His cybernetic skeleton is connected to artificial vertebrae and neural implants, allowing him to dodge gunfire and laser beams, survive an explosion the size of a city block, and keep
Really?
up with supervillains like Kraven and Venom.
Alongside
Whoa,
pals
really?
Lila the Otter
Fought
and
those
Bull Russ
two?
the... Yeah, Rocket battled the mercenary Blackjack O'Hare and killer clowns and saved the day time and time again. I bet you're wondering what the hell this has to do with Guardians of the Galaxy.
In a convoluted editorial effort to reboot his character, Rocket left Half-World to become a mercenary and had his memories suppressed. After a betrayal by his otter lover, a different one, he has a thing for otters,
Oh.
Rocket was sent to jail. Space jail.
And
Yeah.
prison changes a man. Gunn was the Saturday morning cartoon character of yore. He was a felon, cynical and hardened by the criminal justice system. The space criminal justice system.
Rocket suffered not only from his penal servitude, but the trauma of his brutal genetic modifications, and a lingering sense of alienation. It was in this personal hell where he'd meet a bunch of a-holes who would soon be his new teammates. Star-Lord, Gamora, Drax, and of course, his best pal Groot.
And together they were the
Guardians
Guardians
of
of
the
the Galaxy,
Galaxy.
defending the free peoples of the cosmos from all manner of alien menace. For a price, of course. Though unlike some of the powerhouses on his team, Rocket's raccoon body is...
I told you he's not a raccoon. He was created on Half-World and is the last of an entire race of raccoon-like aliens. He just happens to look like an Earth raccoon.
Don't lecture me on raccoons, Wiz. I'm an expert. Been fighting the bastards for years. Did you know their tiny little bandit masks are for reducing glare to enhance night vision? They can hear noises as quiet as earthworms digging underground. And about 2/3 of the sensory perception part of their cerebral cortex is developed devoted to their tactile impulses. That's why they grab shit with their tiny little hands.
All perfectly suited to a nimble, stealthy glass cannon like Rocket.
Yeah, cuz he's
The
a
Raccoon!
As I was saying, Rocket became the team's resident grease monkey, specializing in all things technology and engineering. And fittingly, his specialty in combat is firearms.
Yeah, that
That's
sounds
true.
like my cue, Wiz. Rocket's built giant mechs.
What, he-
cobbled
is that
together random
Gundam?
junk for an improvised flamethrower, and casually slapped together a bomb strong enough to destroy a moon. Oh, and he's got every kind of hand cannon imaginable. Pistols, machine guns, miniguns, rifles, rocket launchers, plasma guns, laser guns, and...
Okay,
land
all
vapors.
anything that is gun related.
Melon means head and pop means kabam.
That melon belonged to a Super Skrull, one of the deadliest warriors in the Marvel Universe. With the combined abilities of the Fantastic Four, including the Thing, who survived a blast from the power cosmic that could split a planet in two.
Yeah, Rocket's weapons are crazy, like the Rampart armed phasic cannon.
Wow,
which
that's a lot of
utilizes
weaponry
cold fusion and
for
can
one
melt the
tiny
face
man.
off the Mad Titan himself, Thanos.
The same Thanos who was strong enough to survive a supermassive black hole 4 light years across, and came out with only light scratches.
The very same Purple Shrek who's battled universe busters and beyond like Thor, Hulk, and Odin. If Thanos can walk through attacks from a dude who can shake the multiverse and Rocket's guns can hurt him, I'm gonna need one of those puppies under my pillow ASAP.
And similar weaponry to what Rockets use can operate down to the picosecond, which is 1/trillionth of a second.
He can access all of these goodies at any time from his orbital stash. A remote-controlled satellite that'll deliver anything he wants,
Ooh.
lickety-split.
Wait, he has a
Rocket can
stash
swim through
of
the sky on
weapons?
his rocket skates, project force fields, teleport with a portable AI, melt through solid metal with acid, and even hack foreign technology.
Anything from a prison
Yeah, you
to
can
a
hack
planet
anything.
to an entire galactic empire. Rocket's the most dangerous not raccoon who's totally a raccoon in the whole universe.
And he's proven it with the Guardians. He's saved Earth at least 11 times, cured Ego the Living Planet of a lice infestation, and held his own against an entire world trying to kill him all at once.
He
Damn.
even devised a plan that ultimately stopped Dormammu, the lord of the friggin' dark dimension. No wonder Star-Lord called Rocket the greatest tactical mind he's ever met, even if sometimes he has a tendency to run in guns blazing.
Though he'd always be a wisecracking son of a bitch, his time with the Guardians softened his edges. He learned to enjoy life again, and even made it back to Half-World to send that bastard Blackjack O'Hare packing.
And even though he clearly is one, whatever you do, don't call him a raccoon, because there's nowhere in the galaxy to hide from this gun-toting mother flarker.
Yep.
Alright,
Okay.
the combatants are set.
Alright,
We've run
I'm
the
gonna
gamut
go
through all
for
possibilities.
Stitch to win this
It's time
battle.
for a death
Legit.
battle!
I mean, I think Rocket can finish it, but I'm gonna vote for Stitch. Well, that fat guy is also in this. He's the guy from the Lilo and Stitch as well. Oh, he also dropped the ice cream too.
You smashed my ship, Flark Face!
Oh no!
What did you say about my mother? You disgust me.
Oh yeah, he set a trap. Oh shit! Bruh! Oh! Kawabanga! Legit, what does that even
Need a
mean?
bigger gun.
Oh. Oh, he's already powering up?
Come I'm the papa. I guess you could call this my Thanos Buster. It's hunting season now, Buzzball.
Oh no! Stitch! No! No! Please! Come on, Stitch!
Huh? You gotta be kidding me.
Well, is the soundtrack here as far of like Elvis or something? Ooh!
Mother.
Ooh! Ah! Let's go, Stitch! Let's go!
Brutally murdering ice cream guy wasn't necessary.
Yeah,
well,
you should,
but
why you had to murder the
the
ice cream guy?
Though similar in many ways, Stitch and Rocket's fighting styles were polar opposites.
Stitch was more than strong enough to tear Rocket apart physically, while Rocket's guns were powerful enough to kill people even stronger than Stitch. So the question was simple. If both of them only needed one hit to win, who would get the killing blow first?
It all came down to speed. Rocket has dodged lasers and his guns could operate down to the picosecond, 1/trillionth of a second.
But Stitch's supercomputer brain could operate down to the quintillionth of a second, a million times faster, at minimum.
And his ability to pilot that ship at over 1,000,000 times the speed of light meant that he more than had the reaction speed to dodge anything Rocket threw at him.
Rocket's technical brilliance meant he could keep Stitch at bay with tricks for a while, but he couldn't reliably seal the deal. Despite being a little blue goblin, Stitch usually stays level-headed in a fight, whereas Rocket can be way more impulsive.
And frankly, Stitch is probably even smarter considering he has the combined IQ of an entire galaxy.
One slip up from Rocket is all Stitch would need to end the fight.
Rocket's arsenal was absolutely bonkers to be sure, but Stitch's superior speed, physical strength,
Yeah,
and unbelievable intelligence gave him the win.
Looks like this Rocket's blasting off again!
The winner is... what's going on? What's going on?
What's going on?
The winner
It's
is
Stitch! Oh yes.
Thanks for watching.
Okay, so that's the end of the video of the death battle between Stitch versus Rocket. I'm so happy that Stitch won this battle because if I see Stitch actually die in this battle, I'll be sad, man. This guy was my childhood cartoon, and to see him if he died like this I will not be happy for a while. But I'm very glad that Stitch is alive, but I'm really pity that Rocket is not because he's kind of my favorite Marvel character. So it's a bit unfortunate, but still I appreciate that Stitch is still alive. When he's in the water, I thought like that's it, because when you got cut and you're in the river, then that's the end already. But luckily Stitch using his mind to build a rocket in the sea. Legit, how did the rocket even fly in the sea? Something like that. But he managed to make a rocket, and then also kind of like a spear, so he stabbed Rocket and then sent him to his own satellite stash where he keep all his guns, all the stuff, and win the battle. And legit is, yes, the fat guy dying, legit, like, that is unnecessary, man. Why you have to add that? I mean, I guess that the beginning is okay, but legit the ending, legit, that's a bit cruel, man. So as I say, for this battle, the methods of battling, Stitch is more like hand-to-hand combat and sometimes weapons, while Rocket is more into blazing weapons, all that stuff. It all comes down to speed. And as they say also before, that Stitch has more speed because like of spaceship flying. He has more like reaction, all that stuff. So that makes him like more quicker than Rocket lah. So that's the edge that Stitch has to be able to finish off Rocket. If Rocket was able like to be more faster than Stitch, then I think Rocket would have won. But maybe not, because Stitch is still like, to me I think Stitch is quite indestructible. It's like nothing can kill this little dude. So I don't know how, but I think Stitch would have won either way. But you never know in this kind of death battle, because they do all the knowledge, so they come to the conclusion that Stitch is the victor. So yeah, I appreciate it. I can confirm this conclusion that Stitch is the better pet hero for this video. So yeah, I'm gonna end this here for today, guys. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, plus turn notification button so you won't miss any of my future videos. Also guys, I'll be way pleased if you can recommend me some more videos or channels or any video that I haven't watched yet that you want me to react to. Be sure to put that in the comments. I would really appreciate that. It will really help me and help this channel. Also, make sure to go check out Death Battle's channel. Links will be in the description. Now, that is all. Hope to see you guys next time. Take care and peace.